All right, everybody. It's a nice cold morning. We are back on the D100 today. And just in case y'all missed my last video, we got our front disc brakes assembled, all of our hubs greased, all of our bearings packed. Our QA1 suspension is now nearly fully installed. The only thing I've got left is you have to put extenders into the rack and pinion that goes onto this, so I still have to do that before I can install that. Then it'll be time to do a string alignment, get some measurements done, make sure everything's lined up decent so we can go drive it down the road and get an alignment whenever it's done. Same thing on this side. Again, this QA1 setup in this truck is awesome. I mean, it is super smooth to put in. You got to drill like 12 holes in it in the frame to get everything to mount up, but all that stuff is super straightforward. Today, I'm going to continue pulling the rear end apart. I do already have the drum brakes partially disassembled and taken off. I still got to take the e-brake cables out of those, or parking brake cables, if you will. But as of right now, I have all of my bearing retainers and stuff all unbolted. I've got the center chunk unbolted. It's been draining overnight, so I'm not having to fight with grease all morning. And same thing on this side. I've got the bearings and stuff undone. And what we're gonna do is get this center chunk out and get it ready to get a sure grip put into it. And we also have to get the rear end out from underneath the truck because we're doing a flip kit in the rear end for right now. And I think that's gonna hold us over until I decide of what kind of 4-link I wanna build, or if I wanna build a triangular setup. So it's just gonna buy me a little time, and it's gonna get me the ride height that I'm wanting. So keep coming back. If you do, I appreciate it. In the next few videos, I'll give you kind of an idea of what to look forward to. We're gonna have to fix the lower outer rockers on the passenger side and the driver's side. And the floors aren't rusted through, but they had a few patches previously that I'm not happy with. But we're also gonna see if we can't fix this cab corner. It is actually just kind of caved in and ripped. So we're gonna pull that out. And I do wanna fix a small piece in the door there. But let's get to working on this rear end. Get the center chunk pulled out, get the axles pulled back out, and we'll lower this truck back down, and we'll start looking at the floors and get a game plan together there. All right, I've already got all these things unbolted. Like I was telling you, we just have to get everything actually disassembled. So I'm gonna pull all of this stuff out, and we'll get that center chunk taken out there. But for all you guys that don't know, there is 5 nuts and bolts that has to come out that actually hold these axles in. So don't forget about those. If you forget about those, you're gonna be beating on your rear end for a while. But another thing to know is the center chunk itself cannot come out unless these axles have already been removed fully. So if you're trying to get your center chunk out, people call them a pumpkin center chunk, you know, all kinds of stuff. Hog head, pig head, I mean, it's just whatever you want to call it. If that is still in, with your axles in, you're not getting that thing out. So let me move the camera around a little bit, and we will pull that center chunk out. All right, these center chunks are no joke. They are roughly 80 pounds or better. So don't let it be fooled. If you don't think you can lift it, don't try to lift it. You're just gonna hurt yourself or hurt somebody else that's around you. So if it needs to, just have somebody come in and help you. And there's no shame in getting help to do things, man. And you know, anybody that ever wants to tell you that there is, don't listen to those people, because sometimes asking for help is a heck of a lot smarter than not asking for help at all. So take that for what you will. But just sit back and enjoy me struggling trying to get this thing out of here. So got another center chunk over there out of a 69 Dodge Charger that I mentioned in a previous video that belongs to a buddy of mine that I have here. And let's get working on these floors.